away. He accidentally passed away in a car crash. But 3 days after the burial, his body mysteriously showed up back home. Everyone thought the boy's mother dug up the body from the grave out of grief. But based on a trail of muddy little footprints on the ground, and the boy's already moldy and decomposed skin, the coroner believed the boy had crawled up from underground by himself. Before anyone could figure out what was really going on, a glass of water on the table suddenly got knocked over for no reason. This instantly scared the sheriff, who ran right out. But the coroner walked over to the boy's side.
What's happening here, little boy?
However, this wasn't even the strangest part. When the next day came around, the neighbor's boy came to his yard, wanting to say a final goodbye to the boy. Unexpectedly, the boy mysteriously started moving. They say most people who watched this got seriously spooked, and this whole terrifying ordeal started with a housewife. This day, she was doing dishes in the kitchen, like usual, when she suddenly heard some weird sounds coming from the drain. After putting her head close to the drain, she faintly felt like someone was talking down in the pipes, but her husband thought she was losing it. How could there possibly be people talking in the drain? At first, the wife also thought she was overthinking it, so she didn't think much about it and went to bed early. But in the middle of the night, when his wife went to the bathroom, the husband was suddenly woken up by banging sounds against the wall. Furious, he started pounding on the neighbor's wall. He thought the neighbor got the message, but the next second, that annoying noise started up again. Fed up, he stormed right outside, planning to give the neighbor a piece of his mind. But after ringing the doorbell forever, there was no response. So mad, he just yelled at the neighbor's house before heading back inside to sleep. But right when he got back home, he realized the sound was actually coming from the bathroom. Confused, he quickly opened the bathroom door and was instantly shocked by what he saw. His wife was floating in midair, continuously hitting the walls. He could only watch helplessly as his wife met a tragic end. The next day, he was immediately taken to the police station. Unexpectedly, the experts suddenly pulled out a bunch of photos. Turns out the town had been having similar cases for years. The victims all passed away the same way as his wife. They had been investigating for a long time without finding any clues, so they wanted to get some information from Jack. They asked him if he had encountered any strange people. Hearing this, Jack immediately thought of his neighbor, because he had been staying home for days without going out, and there were always banging sounds at night. When they found out his neighbor's name, the police were immediately stunned, because this person had called the police a few days ago, saying strange things were happening in his house. When he slept, he always felt like someone was under his bed, and the bed would shake from time to time. But when he looked under the bed, there was nobody there. Scared, he could only hide under the covers. But that didn't help at all. This kept happening for several days in a row. He suspected there might be something invisible in his house, but the police didn't believe in ghosts and spirits. With no other choice, he bought a camera system, planning to record the strange events happening at night. But unexpectedly, around midnight, the camera was kicked over. Then a terrifying shadow appeared on the wall. But when he worked up the courage to turn on the lights, the shadow mysteriously disappeared. Scared, he quickly grabbed the camera to check the recording, but discovered a very tall, strange figure had appeared in his house and had just hidden in the closet. Terrified, he grabbed a weapon and walked toward the closet. But when he opened it, he found it was completely empty, so he had to check the recording again. Little did he know at this moment, that strange figure was slowly walking up behind him. And ever since this incident, he never left his house again. But the next day, a ball suddenly rolled into his yard. The boy who came to get the ball drank some of his tap water. Unexpectedly, this instantly enraged him.
Go away.
Unexpectedly, the next second, the boy who came for the ball tragically passed away on the spot.